Alright, welcome back everybody. Finally got some pots in. Finally got the 1 million diff fluid in. Took forever to find this. The local hobby shop told me he could get it. Then all of a sudden he couldn't find it. Nobody had it in stock, none of his suppliers. So I ended up having to go on eBay to find it. Found one person that was selling it, ordered it. Day later messaged me back, oh, it's out of stock, we don't have any of that, I can get you something else. And I was kind of determined I want to use 1-Up diff oil for all my diffs except for the center because I have air plugs in the center. But now I got the 500K in the rear and the 1 million for the front, and this is all we used so far for the diffs. I already did the 1 million yesterday and let it sit overnight so all the air bubbles can come out because it's pretty thick. And then the 500K, that's all I used for the rear. So for like 15-16 bucks, I think it was pretty worth it. I got a lot left to do other vehicles now, and it seems pretty good. This is the diff. I let it sit overnight. There's no more air bubbles in it. It's nice and clear. I can see right through all the way to the bottom gear. So today I'm going to get to assembling it. Still not going in right. There we go. Got some more pots. I got the shock shafts. I went on M2C Racing's website like 2 weeks ago. They had 1,700 of the 5mm shafts. I'm just going to rebuild the shocks I have for now, and then I'll upgrade to the EXBs later once I get these going. I'll use it for a little bit. Won't beat on it too much so I don't bend the shaft, and just have these as spares. But yeah, like I was saying, I went on M2C's website last 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Said it had 1,700 in stock. And last Sunday, I went on and didn't see any. So I messaged them Monday, got a message back saying, oh, nobody was buying them. So they took them off the website and they scrapped them. So I ended up having to just order the OEM 5mm shock shafts for this. I'm going to be ordering 700 CST 1-Up shock fluid for this. It's a little thicker than OEM. I'm going to try that. And I'm going to order the M2C shock pistons. I got the gaskets. I bought a 4-pack of gaskets for the diffs. Came in blue, not green. Must be the new thing. Everything's blue. No more green gaskets. Hopefully they hold up a little bit better. Because every diff I took apart in this, the gasket was ripped. So hopefully these will last a little bit better. But I only need one here, and then I'll have 3 spares. So if I ever have any problems, I got extra gaskets now. That works out. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it off right here. I'm gonna put this together because there's, like I said, there's millions of videos, not millions, but there's quite a lot of videos on how to put the diff together and on YouTube. So there's no need to show the process. If you want to know how to put it together, you could just find another video. I'm going to put this together, get it all screwed down, get it all greased up, and then when I'm ready to put it into the car, I'll put it, come back on and start filming a little bit of that. And then tomorrow evening, I'm going to order the rest of the pots for my shocks. I need the shock oil. I don't know if I'm going to get 2 bottles because it's 100 milliliters, so I don't know how many bottles I'm going to need. I might need 1 or 2. I'm just going to order 2. If I don't use it all, I have extra. I like having extra. Everybody does. So I'll do that. And I need to get the shock rod ends. This one's bent and cracked, along with this shock shaft that's bent. It's the only one that I see that's bent. And then other than that, I got to take the axle off for this one because it wasn't a, no, the axle in the rear is bent. It wasn't the front where this bent shock shaft is. I took it out, put it in the rear so that way it's easier to access to take out and bend it back straight. I'm just going to straighten it out for now, and then eventually later I'll get M2C axles for this. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I think I'm going to gear it up a little bit more. It has the 23 tooth pinion in it right now. I'm going to try a 25 with the stock setup, see what that does. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, I already got it together. It was fast. There's nothing to it. Oh my God, that's 1 million. Jesus. I can't even turn it. Hopefully I can get it to spin. Oh yeah. Ooh, that don't feel too good. Let's work it in. Yeah, I'm gonna open this back up. It's feeling kind of notchy for some reason. Alright, we're back. Got it filled, tightened all down. It's feeling a little notchy. When I took it apart, I looked at all the gears and they all seemed fine. Didn't see no wear on them or anything. I don't know if that's how a million diff fluid is supposed to feel. And it's awful fucking pretty stiff. It's kind of hard to turn. I had to put the wrenches on it. Well, the drivers in the diff cups to spin it. But I'm just going to put it together, send it, see what happens. Now I'm going to add some grease to inside of here. Put some down in the little groove where the ring gear rides. And I like to put a little bit around this where the bearing rides. Just so no dirt gets up in here. I'm going to smear some on the ring gear too. Yeah, the rear diff with the 500K felt nice and smooth. I put this one together. And for some reason, it's a little notchy. Like I said, I didn't notice any damage to any of the teeth. I got all the spaces, all the shims right. So I don't know if that's how 1 million is supposed to feel. Even the center with the diff plugs didn't feel as notchy for some reason. So we shall see. Scrape a little bit of the excess off. Put some grease on the shim so it holds it to the bearing. Just like so. Push everything down in, make sure it's locked in. Feels good. Clean off my grease spreader. And then pretty much it's basically just put it back together. Put the diff cover back on, bolt it all back together, put the hinge pin bolts for the upper A-arms in, put the axles in, and then it's all back together. I could try it the way it is with the freaking bent shaft just to see how it runs. Slowly, and I'm not going to be jumping it right now, so maybe I'll charge some batteries tomorrow. It's been a couple years since I played with this thing. It's just been sitting. So, trying to get it together for the summer. But I'm going to end the video here. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know about the front diff. If it should be feeling notchy like that. Like I said, all the shims are correct. There was no wear on the gears, no chipped teeth, no nothing. So I don't know what's going on. But until the next video, I'm going to order some parts tomorrow night. Get the shocks going. Take the bent axle out, straighten it out, and then it's ready to rip fully.